Hey there, my name is Stephen Pollitt. Welcome to another episode of SEM Mondays. And today, in this Nugget of Source Energy Medicine Wisdom video, we are going to talk about a question that came in recently from Glenn. And it's a question that's a little bit complicated, and I hear it all the time, especially from integrative wellness practitioners. And yet, I believe this conversation, this topic, my answers are going to help everyone, especially if you do any form of muscle testing, dowsing, or kinesiology. So in today's Nugget of Source Energy Medicine Wisdom video, we're going to talk about the Source Energy Medicine sample protocol is awesome. Do I have to follow it? Can I use dowsing or muscle testing to determine which Source Energy Medicine on the sample protocol I should take? And what will happen if I don't take all the Source Energy Medicines on the sample protocol? So I really love this question. Thank you for the Source Energy Medicine sample protocol. Do I have to follow it? And it's hard to not be sarcastic, honestly. I spent a lot of time and energy creating the sample protocol, and in our online workshops, there are 3 other versions of this sample protocol that help participants to be able to create custom Source Energy Medicine protocols for themselves, their family members, and if they are integrative wellness practitioners, for their clients. Now, this isn't a pitch for my online workshops because registration is closed. You couldn't get in even if you wanted to. However, if I were to share all 4 of those sample protocols for you, you will see that every single Source Energy Medicine that's on the version 1, which you have, which is included with the Source Energy Medicine Quick Start Guide, every single Source Energy Medicine that's on there is on all 4 of these sample protocols. And my very strong suggestion is always take every single Source Energy Medicine that's on the sample protocol. Now, this gets tricky because if you muscle test or use a form of kinesiology or dowsing, you can test the list. And I have had integrative wellness practitioners who have heard my very strong suggestion, and they'd still test the list, and they would send me an email and say a particular Source Energy Medicine did not test for them. I've been sharing Source Energy Medicine since 2005, and I have yet to find a single person who would not benefit from taking every single Source Energy Medicine in the sample protocol, which leads to what happens if I don't take every Source Energy Medicine in the sample protocol? You are leaving potential miracles on the table. You are leaving blessings. You are leaving things that you just probably, from where you stand, cannot grasp the scope and the magnitude of. So, I want to tell you a little story that I think very clearly illustrates this whole scenario. A dear practitioner friend of mine from Ontario, Canada, she uses a sophisticated computer to do an energetic assessment for her clients. She came all the way to Virginia to attend my workshops when I was doing live workshops. And she went home and immediately took what she learned in the workshop, applied it into her practice, and started doing assessments for her clients to create custom Source Energy Medicine protocols. And she found that Transformation Fusion number 2 and Attitude of Allowance Fusion number 2 were not testing on her computer system for the first few clients that she did energetic assessments for. So she sent me an email, and I replied saying, I'm not familiar with your system, with your software, with the computer that you're using to do the energetic assessment. And I just asked her to trust me. And she did. And about a week later or so, I received an email from her saying the more she started to explore Source Energy Medicine and her software, her computer, doing energetic assessments, she realized that there was an entire screen that she wasn't even looking at. That entire screen was assessing the subconscious mind, and that's what Transformation Fusion number 2 addresses. So, on one hand, the software was being helpful, but on the other hand, it really was not being helpful because she couldn't see the whole picture. So again, since 2005, I've yet to find any sentient being who I have worked with, and we're talking thousands and thousands of people over these years, who would not benefit from taking every single source energy medicine on the sample protocol. And every once in a while, I'll receive an email from either an integrative wellness practitioner or someone who is very proficient at dowsing or muscle testing, some form of kinesiology, and they'll test. And they say that a particular source energy medicine is not testing for them. From my experience, they're not asking the right question. They're asking a question, with any form of energetic testing, the quality of the question that you ask determines the quality of the answer. So if you're asking a less than ideal question, your answer is not going to be helpful at all. Now, if that same person were to ask a different question, a specific question, I guarantee you every single source energy medicine on the sample protocol would test for them. Now, if you are proficient at muscle testing or dowsing it, or you're an integrative wellness practitioner, I encourage you to not do that. Simply follow the sample protocol. There's no additional expense involved. The worst thing that can happen is nothing. And again, if you don't take every single source energy medicine on the sample protocol for the minimum time that I suggest, you are absolutely going to be leaving potential and possibility out of the picture. I hope this makes sense. I hope this was helpful. Before you run off, please scroll down and let me know if you have any questions about any of this. I know it's a little bit technically complicated, but I want it to be really, really clear, and my intention is to help you to experience a full and complete transformation, to achieve all of your goals and to transform all of your challenges. And you can only do that if you follow the sample protocol and take every single source energy medicine on there. So scroll down, leave a comment, let me know a highlight or a takeaway, and I would love to hear a yes, I agree, and I will comply. I will take every source energy medicine on the sample protocol. It's not benefiting me in any way, but it helps me to sleep at night knowing that you understand this fully.